been a while since I've made a video, so I'm gonna be a little rusty, and I apologize in advance. Hi, my name is Bash Harry, and this is the Harry Knit. It has been more than a year since I made my last video. I don't know if any of you are still here, but if you are, thank you. Thank you for still clicking on this video. I know it's been a while since you've seen my face. I have no excuse except that life has gone in a very unexpected turn since last year, but now I am back and I want to start knitting again. I want to start creating with new crafts. And most importantly, I want to start making videos again. I really do miss making knitting videos, and I miss getting back into a community that I really loved and really appreciated. And it feels really weird to sit here again and feel like I have to go back in, because I'm sure your life has changed so much. My life has changed quite a little bit, and yet not a lot. But things have happened, which is why I'm here sitting down making a video. No knitting right now. I just wanted to do a quick hello. I'll be honest with you, because of how busy life has turned out, I have not been knitting a lot. I've been on a very bad knitting slump for the past year, and I usually knit when I'm happy or when I'm free. And for the past year, I don't think I was free or happy. So, and because of that, I just did not have the energy to film a video. I did not have the energy to feel like myself, and that really sucked. But now I'm back, baby. And I'm going to make more videos. I think this is just like my little going back in, talking about what I've made so far. But to be honest, the videos the knits I've been making are not completed, or they're kind of in development, and I didn't want to show you that until they're ready. But yeah, I did ask for some cues to be aired last week, so I have a few, and I feel like I want to answer them before we get the ball rolling. I'm hoping I'll make more videos. I used to do once a week. I'll try that, maybe once every 2 weeks if I could, but I'm saying out into the ether and hoping somebody will listen. So I do have a few Q&As that I got from Instagram, and that you could get if you follow me on the Harry Knit. So let's just get on started. 1, where have you been? I was working a full-time job, and now I am not. And this is something that I was thinking about when I was making YouTube videos, and when I was doing my own thing as a freelancer, as a media broadcaster, and doing all the things that I was doing. Oh, my hair is a mess. And then I got into a full-time job, and I was in that job for maybe 7-8 months, and calculating everything, because I missed doing law, I missed being somebody who worked in the legal field. But then 8 months, I realized the pay was negligible. I was making about the same when I was being a freelancer and when I was working a 9 to 5, not even 9 to 5, an 8 to 5. So I was talking about it with my partner. I talked about it with my parents, and we decided that it was the right call for me to go back to freelancing, which is what I'm doing. So the past month of August, and even now going into September, it was just kind of me finding that sweet spot that I could hit, where I'm still being productive, but I'm still making time for myself, and I'm still doing jobs for other people and jobs for myself, because the Harry Knit is a business, but I also run the Brunei Writers, and I do my own little thing on Instagram. So it's still finding that balance. But other than that, yeah, that is where I have been. Nothing too intense. I think it's just very draining sometimes, and I wanted to find a better place that didn't make me feel so drained after a long day. I gained a bit of weight simply because I wasn't working out, period. Wasn't eating healthy either. Did not choose the salads that I would like to go for. I would just choose the nasi katoks or the oily fried chicken, just because it was cheap and it was easy. trying to avoid that, trying to get into a better healthy lifestyle. So where have I been? I've been everywhere, and I am here. Knitting any socks lately? No, I hate socks. I can't say I hate socks, but I made one pair of socks for my partner last year for Valentine's Day, and he doesn't even wear them because they were too big on his feet, and they were 3 months late. I do not like making socks. Never say never, but yeah. What are your favorite knits you've made? Recently, I just finished the Meiju fall dress, and I love it. It is beautiful. I'll put a picture up right here. It took me 3 months to finish last year, and I never posted about it until July, like July, August, which just goes to show, like, I used to love, and I still love taking photos of my knitwear, but I just did not find the time to wear it until now. That dress is beautiful. I made it out of 100% cotton. The one thing I will say is because it was made out of cotton, it is much looser than I anticipated, and I would have gone a size down or even 2 sizes down because it is a very stretchy fabric. Knits tend to be very stretchy anyway. What's your favorite color? My favorite color is pink, blue, and yellow. When I was a more emo, dark, sad all around, it was black and white. But nowadays, I'm really loving color. I recently renovated my room last year. I don't think I made a video on that, but I will, because it has definitely changed over the past year. There's still stuff that I need to add on, and I will have to do that this week and next week before a very big event. But I might make a vlog about it if you're okay with seeing home renovations. What's your favorite thing to knit? I used to love knitting sweaters. I mean, I still love making sweaters, but with time constraints, I've actually started knitting a lot more hats and scrunchies because I plan on finally starting to sell items instead of digital products. I knitted things for made to order, and that was good, that was fine, except now I think I should be a bit more consistent and start having like inventory to sell. So I'm knitting a lot of hats for kids, and I'm making scrunchies now. And I got a Centro knitting machine for my birthday. I didn't make a video about it, but I'm planning on making videos with my Centro. I'm still practicing, but it's cool. It's very cool. I do want to start making a lot more sweaters, preferably from my own designs. Grading is a witch with a capital B. It sucks. It's very stressful, and I don't like math. Can you organize a knitting class or knitting session so everyone can enjoy and knit together? I would love that. I would love to organize like physical session here in Brunei or make one online. It just depends if everybody is free on that specific day or evening. Because I know most people watching me are like from the US and UK. If you're not, tell me where you're from right now in the comments. Because, you know, this is so, like, everyone loves to knit. There's crafters everywhere in the world. I don't know a lot of knitters in Brunei. I would love to, but I think it would be really cool to have an online session where everyone just sits down, knits, and just talks about, you know, what they're knitting, everything on. And I've done sessions like that, not for knitting, for writing. So this would be a really fun thing to do for another personal hobby of mine. What have you been up to recently? And it's good to see you back. It's good to be back. Thank you. I've talked about it generally, about where I've been over the past year, but more recently, what have I been doing? I've been doing a lot of planning for a very special event, which I'm not going to tell you about now, but I will soon if I have the energy to. I will say this thing has been taking up a lot of my time for the past 3 months. Some people will experience it at least once in their life. I hope this will be the only time I experience it. And it's very stressful. When the time comes, I will tell you about it. Probably sooner than later, to be honest. But yeah, I've been planning a lot on this special day, even though it's not going to be another year. But we'll talk about it more when the time comes. How are you doing? I hope life has been treating you well. Life is treating me all right. Life is always been good to me. Even when it's not, I want to remember to be grateful for the things I have and the people I surround myself with, whether it be my friends and family or my partner. Lately, though, I've noticed how much it rains, it pours, and it's so terrible to film because the weather's always so dark. But then I always have to remember that, the birds get to shower, or, these dry seasons, we do need the rain. And I try to remember that when I'm driving through frickin' blizzard, being hyperbolic here. I think life is good. And if you're asking me how I'm doing, I think I'm doing okay. I'm getting there. I'm easing myself back into a daily life that I am happy to enjoy and to find peace that perhaps is sometimes really difficult to find in moments of stress or days and weeks of stress, but that's just life. It's the 9th month of the year. Looking back from January, what did you regret of not doing till now? What do I regret? I regret not taking more photos and videos, which I know sounds like a really Gen Z, self-evolved narcissism kind of way, but I genuinely wish I took more photos over the past few months because with the way life is, it's going so fast. I was in KL last month and I didn't really take any photos with my friends or family or photos that I deemed worthy of posting on Instagram. But even taking videos, I didn't really take photos of myself when I was in KL, and that really sucked because now the memories that I have I know might fade away. I don't have a capsule of how I was feeling at the time. I was not taking enough videos at the moment, and I really hope that I can do that again. I also wish I wrote more. I consider myself a writer first before anything else, and I did not write a lot this year or last year. I want to change that because I was talking to a publisher of mine and she was asking when's my manuscript ready, and I was like, we shall see. How do you find the time to knit? Greetings from Mexico. I don't, at least not anymore, or for the past year, I did not find the time to knit. I used to knit, this was when I was still freelancing last year. I would find myself knitting. I'd bring my knitting everywhere, and I'd find pockets of time to knit and read. But when I was working full time, I just did not do that. The mornings I was rushing because I had to drive a whole hour to my job. Lunch was very brief, so I could only really eat or read a book. And then at night I was just so tired, I just wanted to sit down and watch a TV show and just keep my mind blank. So I didn't really find the time to knit this year, but I'm hoping this year I'm able to find the time to knit by just bringing my knitting everywhere. And I want to get inspired again. I haven't been inspired to knit in a while. So here's hoping. I think that is all the questions that we're gonna go for. My hair is messy, and I'm sorry that I'm starting to use this mic. My mic and my laptop is not currently working, so I have to use this sort of mic, but nevertheless, I hope you enjoyed this video. I miss you so much, and I cannot wait to make more videos just for you. If you're interested, you can subscribe or stay subscribed. I will be back next week, I'm hoping. But right now, it is currently 11:30 a.m. and I need to make breakfast or lunch or whatever because I haven't eaten yet. Rambling on. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.